When did we get to Florida? Oh, hi, Kurt.
It's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Toy. You suck. Hello YouTube, Ultramaximus back with another toy review, and today we're taking a look at an animated figure. It's from Marvel's Spider-Man cartoon. I want to say this is about 2006, and it's the Lizard. So I found this guy at my local flea market here in Greenwood, Indiana, and you know, every once in a while I like to walk through and see if I can find any kind of interesting cheap figures, and lo and behold, I found this guy for a couple bucks, and I realized I don't have a Lizard figure in my Spider-Man Marvel Legends collection. There's not really a figure out there I'm really digging all that much to want and go invest the money in. I'd like an updated one. That'd be kind of cool. But I came across this figure, and to be honest, I wasn't even really sure it was a Lizard figure until I looked it up on the internet, and lo and behold, he is. Of course, this guy is from the Spider-Man animated show in the mid-2000s, and yeah, not too terribly bad for what it is. What really got me was the articulation on the tail, which I'll show off here in a minute, and I was like, oh, that looks like it'd be a fun little figure to pose around up on the shelf. Overall, it's not a bad figure. There are some issues I have, mainly with the head sculpt. It looks more like a snake than it does a lizard, but it is what it is. Now, for a younger kid's toy, this is actually articulated pretty well. A lot better than we'd probably get today. His head is on a twist at the top. There is no rotation on the neck, which is unfortunate. I don't know why we didn't get a twist there. That would have been cool. His arm can rotate all around. It can move up and down. His little elbow has a joint. Unfortunately, there's nothing at the wrist. He does have rotation at the hip, nothing up on the chest. Legs go up about that far. They go about that far back. He does have a single jointed knee, nothing at the ankle. But the tail is really cool. So it's got a twist right there. There's a hinge there. Also a twist there. And then there's a hinge here. And then another hinge there. So you could really get this guy into some dynamic tail poses, which is pretty darn cool. I am digging that. Yeah, I mean, really, really good job with that tail for such a small little figure for young kids. Definitely impressive. For comparison, here we have the Lizard next to the Pizza Spider-Man and the Rocksteady from Playmates, because this thing just seems more like a Playmates type of toy than it is a Marvel Legends kind of toy. But yeah, so he's pretty short because he's kind of hunched over, and I mean, it just really reminds me of a Playmates toy, so that's why I threw it in there. But to be honest, I mean, the scale doesn't work too terribly bad with the Marvel Legends because he is hunched over. The rest of him is really kind of scaled pretty decently with the Marvel Legends, and you know, it'll look pretty decent up on my Spider-Man collection. So taking a closer look at the figure, again, I mean, it's sculpted pretty well. I like the little ID badge and his little ripped up coat. The face looks more like a snake than it does a lizard to me. This guy looks like a cross between a He-Man, Masters of the Universe, Snake Man, and a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle villain than he does, I think, Curt Connors from Spider-Man. But keep in mind, this was made for the animated series. Love the articulation on the tail. I like the detail with the little rips around the sleeves up there. The muscle detail is nice. I like the paint apps. They're very, very clean. And while the head looks more like a snake, it definitely is painted well. I do like that. I like the undertones on the tail. Taking a look at the bottom of the figure, again, I like the ripped up pants. I think they did a good job there. The detail in the wrinkles on the legs looks nice. I like the black nails, both on the hands and on the feet. They did a good job with that. And all around, I mean, it's a very simple paint deco, but it works. So is the animated Lizard a figure that you want in your Spider-Man collection? Well, to be honest, this is a pretty easy pass. The only reason I got this, it was like $3, at the flea market. It was in good condition, and I don't have a lizard figure, so I figured I'd go ahead and pick it up. It was the tail, like I said, that really got me as far as getting the figure. I love how articulated it is, and it's not a bendy wire. I've had issues with bendy wires where they snapped on me in the past, so the hinges really work out for me. Definitely dig that. While it does have a simple paint detail on paint apps, it works, and it looks, you know, very animated style. Although, again, my biggest gripe is his face sculpt looks more like a snake than it does a lizard. But it is what it is. So there he is, the lizard from the animated Spider-Man cartoon series.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, thumbs it up. If you hate this video, thumbs it down. To watch more Ultra Maximus, click on the links to the right. Don't forget to subscribe and share. And as always, look for more videos in the future.